Okay, here across the street you have Jackson's Barber Shop. That's where I used to get my hair cut when I worked at the sheriff's office. Used to be two brothers cut in there. Elvis used to get his hair cut there. They had a little disagreement, so one brother packed up their stuff and moved out, and actually moved over across the street here where it says East Street Barber. Now neither one of the brothers are alive anymore, but when they were, the brother that used to cut the hair had this shop here and had his pictures up, and actually used to cut Elvis's hair, had pictures up of him cutting Elvis's hair and stuff. So I don't think Elvis hung around clean much. Nobody does. So we're going to walk up town here a little bit. They're opening up a lot of nice little shops around here. That's the old train depot right over there. It's now a furniture shop or something like that, I guess. But that was the old train depot. And before they paved all these streets, you would actually see the old train tracks in here. So that's the MK&T, Missouri, Kansas, and Texas. Not sure what they're doing with it now. Then you got the bargain barn. We're going to go down this way, but looks like the sidewalk's blocked there. Looks like they might be turning this into a museum or something, maybe a restaurant. They brought in a couple of train cars. That's a Katy. I'm sorry, not Kansas, Katy. Closed. Oh. The Missouri, oh no, it is the Missouri, Kansas, and Texas Railroad, Katy. Okay. And there's the City of Belton Library, got a big old painting on the side of it. Bank there. Another feed store over there. I think that's where Belton moved to, Belton Feed, which became a restaurant and sports bar. They moved over to that building there. And now we're coming back down by Miller's, and I can smell the wood fire. And Eleanor Meats right here on my right. Used to make some of the best game sticks, meat sticks around, but I think they're no longer in business. Yep, they have gone out of business. Hate to hear that. We're coming up on some of the older historic homes here in Belton. And there's really no place to park to get out and really look at them. So we're going to look at them. There's one there. They're redoing that one there. Alright. And then you got Hope House right there. That's Bryn Oaks. And we're going to go back. We're going to take a look at the first sheriff's office here in Belton. Let's pull in here and get a parking spot, and maybe we can walk around from here. This is the old sheriff's office building, sheriff's department, back in the day. And that tree right there has left there because that is the old hanging tree. It's just about dead now. Old prisoner wagon right there. Sheriff's Department Emergency Management. Let's go over here and read this historical marker. Okay. There used to be a window here that showed you the original bricking underneath it, but I guess they covered that up. In 1854, 4 years after the county was organized, a two-story structure of log was built on this site to serve as the first Belton County jail. That log jail was replaced in 1873 by this building of native limestone. In 1874, vigilantes from all parts of Texas raided this jail and executed 9 men charged with murder, robbery, horse theft, and other crimes. This citizen's attack was regarded as a major factor in ending lawlessness in Belton County during the 1870s. The building was rented to the city of Belton in 1884. When this county jail was completed, sold later. So, this is the old county jail here. Like I said, hanging tree was right there. So, let's walk up. We'll go up here, look at this other house up here. And here's a nice old historic home. It's got an add-on in the back. The rock in the front was the original. Then they built the white in the back to add on. So, unfortunately, a lot of the trees are dying. So, and let's see. Belton Woman's Commonwealth. In 1867, Martha White McWhirter experienced a religious vision during which she felt she had been sanctified by God. She began to share her experience with other Belton women and soon formed a small community of women who, desiring to leave their unfulfilling lives as wives and mothers, joined McWhirter in her beliefs. The 4 major tenets of the group included a commitment to celibacy, non-denominationalism, dream interpretation, and communal living. The group called themselves the True Church Colony and were later incorporated as the Belton Women's Commonwealth. Because group members severed ties with their non-sanctified husbands and churches, they were forced to produce income for themselves and their dependent children. Among other jobs, the women sold bread, took in laundry, and practiced dentistry from their headquarters at the McWhirter home. In 1886, the women opened the Central Hotel, which was located on the west side of North Main Street between 1st and 2nd Avenues. Although community members tried to keep travelers away from the hotel at first, the Central Hotel soon earned a strong reputation in the community and throughout the state for its fine food and accommodations, and the hotel served as an important source of income for the women. In 1894, Martha McWhirter was elected as the first female to serve on the Belton Board of Trade. As instructed in a dream, the group sold their Central Texas properties and relocated to the Washington, D.C. area in 1900. The group's membership began to decline, and there were only 9 remaining members by 1908. The last Commonwealth member, Martha Shebel, died at the age of 101 in 1983. So that's what this house was right here. Pretty place. Nice little old cottage over there. So, there's an old house over there. I'm not sure the name of it, but got some stained glass in the window. And let's cross the street, and maybe we can get down and see one of these other old houses over here. Every now and then, one of those historic homes will come up for sale. But most of the old homes in Belton have been turned into B&Bs. So, this one looks like it's being redone. It's got a bad foundation there. This old house here looks like it's been turned into apartments. The Carriage House has been turned into a garage. looks like it's been turned into apartments. There's this Hope House right here. So, Children's Advocacy Center of Central Texas. So, that's what that one's been turned into. And this one, I'm assuming they're still working on the inside of it. Even though all the construction stuff that was here is gone. But I like it. And there's a sign there, tells you what's in Belton. Restaurants, retail shops, all that stuff. So, Belton's trying to get it back together. And like I said, that's the museum over there. I think it's closed now. It's, you never know when it's going to be open. And that is, I don't know if you can see it through the glass right there, but that is actually one of the old cabins. I think the first cabin that was in Bell County. This used to be the old post office right here. Now it's the Workforce Solutions of Central Texas. Bell County Museum, Carnegie Building. I don't see a date on it, although I'm sure there's one somewhere. I know it's old. Doyle's Auto Supply, he's been here forever. And we're going to make it back to the truck. And I'm going to shut this off.